Hello, it is Sunday and it's a new weekly reading vlog. I don't usually start these on Sundays, I usually have Sundays off, but seeing as it's the 1st of August and it's the first day of the Royal Readathon Sidekicks, I thought I would just start this off. However, I've just come upstairs to go to bed and look at my bed. I completely forgot that I was filming earlier, so my bed is a mess. So I now need to sort that out. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought it was going to take, luckily. But it's the 1st of August, so I thought I would just give you an update that I did read the entirety of Loki, Agent of Asgard, the complete collection today. This is loads of comics in the Agent of Asgard series, and I think it is the actual complete collection of Agent of Asgard. But I really enjoyed this. The artwork, I mean, there are some scenes in this that I'm very okay with, but like, look at that art. It's amazing. I really enjoyed this, and this come out as a 4-star. I loved the story. Obviously, you know, I love Loki, and we got old Loki, we got kid Loki, and it was just really fun and I really enjoyed it. And this was for the Pegasus prompt, so day 1 over and 1 prompt down. Very happy with that. I now need to section out the pages for me, my mum and my sister of this, because we will be starting this tomorrow and I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done this week because my colleague is on holiday all week, so I'm going to be completely on my own, so I'm probably going to be doing a lot of overtime and be very tired, but I'm going to at least read this and hopefully try and squeeze in something else, but we'll see. But for now, I am going to go to bed, and I just wanted to quickly come in and open up the vlog. We did our first sprints today. Me and Liv were joined by Lisa, and it was really fun. We sprinted from like midday until about 5 o'clock, and yeah, it was really fun. And thank you anyone who came along in the comments as well. It was so fun and I really enjoyed it, and it just reminded me how much I love doing sprints. Hello, it is, I was about to say Tuesday, no, it's Monday. It's thrown me because I started the vlog on Sunday, but it's Monday. I did start my buddy read for Last Breath, only a little bit in, and nothing much has really happened apart from Shane calling Mernon Crazy McTeeth, Nutty McFang, and Count Cracula, and I'm here for it. I love it. But yeah, there's that. And then I started Love on the Main Stage by S.A. Domingo, and also finished Love on the Main Stage. This was such a quick read. So Steph and Jade did some Patreon sprints tonight, and I started this on the first sprint and finished it just as the last sprint was ending. This was my pick for the Gus Gus prompt, which was to read a cheesy book. And I picked this because I read this author's other book, Love Secret Santa, back at Christmas, and it was so cheesy, like a cheesy way, contemporary. And I thought, oh, this one sounds like the same sort of thing, but it's set at a summer music festival, and it delivered on that. It was so cute, so cheesy. I was here for it, and one of the main things I loved about it is that the main character, Nova, her family owns a restaurant in Brixton, and just reading about her walking past Brixton Academy and talking about music has just made me realise how much I miss going to gigs. Like, at one point in my life, I was at gigs like every weekend. There was one week in particular, it was half term in college, and I literally had 8 gigs in 7 days. I had gigs every single day, and then on the Saturday I had an afternoon gig which was a friend's album launch, and then I saw My Chemical Romance in the evening. And yeah, 8 gigs in 7 days. So I'm a massive music fan. I'm a massive fan of concerts, and I've not been to a concert since like 2019. And it's just made me realise just how much I've missed them, because I've not been thinking about them because I don't want to think about them. And the fact that I haven't been to one since 2019. But I loved this. It was so lovely. I can't even... It got 4-star. I had a feeling it wouldn't get 5-star because YA contemporaries don't anymore for me. But it still got a pretty high 4-star, and I just really enjoyed this. This was a very quick, fun, light-hearted read, and I was so here for it. And take me back to gigs, please. But having said that, I think the next book, originally I was going to read Danny Brown next, but I think I don't want to read all my contemporaries in one go. I think I'm going to break up my fantasies and that with a bit of contemporary. So I'm going to pick up one of my fantasies tomorrow. However, as of yet, I have not decided which one. We'll see. I'll check back in with you tomorrow on that. But I was a bit like worried about how today would go, because my colleague is on holiday this week, and basically our team is just us two, and then we had someone who can help out with like escalation stuff and things like that who left, and the person who's sort of taken over her stuff is also on holiday this week. So I am quite literally on my own this week, and Mondays is our busiest day, so I was really worried about how the day would go. And whilst it was very busy because there was a lot of tasks to do, it wasn't as bad as I was actually expecting. And I'm just hoping that doesn't mean that today was the calm before the storm and tomorrow it all like goes to hell. But I only had to do 1 hour of overtime today, which is good, and I still had my lunch break, which is also good. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow is also good. But good start to the week. Hello, it is Tuesday, and I did not know if this dress would go with my hair because blue and blue, but I'm actually really digging how it looks. I think it actually looks pretty good. But reading, friends, it's the one I don't like. I thought it was books 12 and 13, but the plot line has started, and now I'm just like, I want to get this over with, and I'm really sad about that, because I just like, if you've read these books, there is something to do with a character called Magnus, and the whole plot with Magnus and that branch of plot, I did not enjoy at all the first time round, and I don't think I'll enjoy it the second time round. I'm trying to go into it open-minded, knowing now that I love the last couple of books in the series, but we'll see how I get through. But it's going to be interesting. We'll see if I get through it as quickly. I kind of just want to get it over with now, which is a shame. But yeah, so there was that. But then I started Monsters of Men. So I was going back and forth yesterday. I was like, what book shall I start tomorrow? And I decided to go for Monsters of Men. One, because I want to make my friend Ellen proud of me, because this is like her favourite series and the reason that I finally picked the first book up. And also it's the chunkiest book on my TBR that isn't a buddy read, so I kind of want to like get that one out of the way, because I'm starting buddy reads of chunky books next week. So I want to try and get this one done because it's the chunkiest, and then I can just slot the smaller books in around my buddy reads. But also I'm still on my sci-fi dystopian kick from last month, and this is dystopian plus I'm going to get to finish a series. But I have read 88 pages tonight, which doesn't seem like a lot, but I did read that in like less than an hour. But I'm just like really tired. Work is stressing me out because people don't know how to read emails and they don't know how to reply to emails, and I just can't deal with people. But it's fine. I'm gonna try and have an early night. It is literally 8 o'clock. I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna close my curtains and I'm gonna put my lamp on and just lay in bed, get in my PJs and lay in bed and try and read without the big light on until I fall asleep, and hopefully maybe get to the 200 page mark, because I should be able to do that in about an hour. So I could still get an early night if I have another hour of reading. But we'll see. I am gonna give you more updates tomorrow because I'm just gonna chill now because tired. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just tired. Ignore me. But I do want to say, I was just checking some comments on some of my videos, and also it reminded me, like, so one of the comments was someone has bought the first book in the Dark Stars trilogy because of how much I loved the third book. I mean, I loved all of them, but I've only recently been talking about the third book because I've just finished reading it. But Jamie has started reading the first book in this trilogy because I have been like raving about the series, and he's just finished the first book and loved it, and I'm just like, yes, I'm making people read these really good books and I'm loving it because they're loving them, and yeah, it makes me really happy. But anyway, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday and this is just a super quick update. I got some mail today. If you was watching our sprints on Sunday, you might have noticed that on one of the sprints I was trying to win a bidding war for a Hella Funko, and I did. I won it and it came today and I'm very happy. I also got like 4 books and my July Fairy Loot, so I can finally film my unboxing video. Reading wise, I have literally only read today's pages of Morganville. Last night I did end up getting to exactly page 200 because it ended on page 200 is the end of a chapter, so I'm almost halfway through. I do not think I'm going to get any of this read tonight, purely because I was working from 8 AM until 7:45. I had my hour lunch break, but I ate dinner whilst working and I'm just absolutely shattered. So I'm literally gonna have a bath and then get in bed and maybe just watch some YouTube or something. So yeah, that's the only update I have for you today. Super speedy because my bath is running and I just want to get in it now. But yeah, I wanted to come in and give you an update because I did have a little one. But I'm hoping to get my unboxing filmed tomorrow, either on my lunch break or before I do my sprints in the evening, but I'm not sure yet which one it'll be. But this is what I'm going to be reading on the sprints tomorrow, and we're going to see if we can get a good old chunk read. I was averaging last night at like 100 pages an hour, and we tend to do half-hour sprints, so I can probably get at least 200 pages read of this, which will take me to about this much left because there's 600 pages in this. So we'll see. I really wanted to get this one done because where it's my chunkiest one that isn't a buddy read, and because I'm starting 3 buddy reads on Monday, one of which is a chunky one that's going to take like 16 days or something, I thought I wanted to get my chunky one of this done because the rest of my books are pretty like light and not fluffy, but a lot lighter to read alongside buddy reads. So yeah, we got this. But yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow when hopefully I won't be working stupid hours in work. Hello, it is Thursday. I mean, technically I think it's Friday because it's gone midnight, but we did sprints this evening. It was me, Liv and Barbs, and it was really fun. And then we come off, and then me and Liv ended up having like an hour-long video chat because why not? We did some planning for a future thing. Yes. But reading updates, I read today's pages of this, and it's proof of how little I like this one, because there is a whole today's whole section of pages is absolutely heartbreaking, and I didn't even shed a tear because I just don't care for this book. It's such a ridiculous storyline. Can't deal with it. However, I did make good progress on Monsters of Men. I didn't make as much progress as I was hoping. I was hoping to read another 200 pages. I only managed 148, but it means I'm now over halfway. But something has just happened, and it was literally the worst moment to end. And I really want to read the next chapter, but I'm so tired. And the next chapter's quite long, apparently. So yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to go to bed and read the next chapter tomorrow. But yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to vlog or get done the next few days, because my brother and nephew are going to be staying. So yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to get done. But yeah, I just thought I'd come in and give you those quick updates. I managed to film my triple unboxing today. I need to edit it, but that might be a weekend job because my plan is to upload it on Tuesday. But one thing I am ahead of, I have got a book review scheduled for tomorrow and a book review scheduled for next Friday. Get me. I do have another book review I need to write, so hopefully I can get that done in the next 2 weeks, ready for the week after next. But we'll see how that goes. But just a really quick update, so I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday. TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. It's really late. I am about to go to bed, but I did read today's pages of Last Breath. We only have this much left, so we'll be finishing that tomorrow. But as you've known from this entire week, I don't like this book, and I also don't like the next book because it continues the same like storyline. However, one thing I will say about Rachel Caine is that she had such a way of writing that even though I'm not enjoying the plot, I'm sucked in and I can't stop. And that's a talent, because I genuinely don't care anything to do with the plot, but I still can't put it down. And I love that. I love that she is able to do that. It's amazing. But that's my reading updates. I haven't picked up Monsters of Men. Work was really busy. I started at 8 and finished at 6. And on my lunch break, I had a couple of bits to do. I had to get our spare room ready because my brother and one of my nephews are staying for the weekend. So they're staying tonight and they're staying tomorrow. Me and my nephew are going to do some baking tomorrow, which is going to be fun. I've never baked with him before. I've baked with one of my other nephews, well, a couple of my other nephews, but I've never baked with Zach. So I'm really excited. We're going to make salted caramel brownies. So yeah, and I can't actually remember if I mentioned this yesterday, but I managed to get the Owl Crate edition of This Poison Heart off eBay, and it came yesterday, and I wasn't going to take it out of the plastic. I was going to keep this one in plastic, but I watched Becca's unboxing and the customizations on this are incredible. So I think I'm gonna open it, or at least try to. This is one of my most anticipated books, because Cinderella is Dead was one of my favourite books of 2020, and this sounds amazing. So we have the artwork with the author letter, but then, is it signed? Yes, it's signed. And then we have this on the naked cover, and then we have a reverse dust jacket, which is beautiful. So I think this was in the July box, and the July box was really good. Like, I'm actually a bit gutted I never managed to actually get the July box myself, but I'm really happy to have the Outcrate edition. So usually people sell the book box editions for a ridiculous amount of money, but this person was selling it for a very reasonable price, so I didn't mind paying for it. But yeah, I'm so happy and I'm so excited because this means I don't have to wait, because I don't know when my Fairy Loot edition is going to be arriving, but I think I'm going to read this in September, because I don't really have a TBR like readathon or anything in September, so I think I'm going to put this in my September TBR. But yeah, I thought I would just update you. You can see my massive dog Teddy here. This is Ghost, named after Jon Snow's dog from Game of Thrones. He usually sleeps on the top bunk, because we have bunk beds in the spare room. He usually sleeps on the top bunk, but obviously there's someone sleeping in that bed tonight, so he's been relegated to my room. He's so cute. I won him. I went to a seaside town for the weekend, and we won enough tickets to get him. We literally spent all day in the arcades winning tickets on it was mostly the SpongeBob game, because not only did you win tickets, you could, if you won cards, like if the cards came out of the machine, the cards could be exchanged for tickets, and if you collected whole sets of character cards, you got like a bonus amount, and we got so many. So I used them, and it was funny because we had to get the train back, and this guy was on the train with me along with a massive minion that we also won. So yeah, he's sleeping, along with Marie is also sleeping in my room tonight, because she also usually sleeps on the spare bed. But yeah, I thought I would just give you that update. And yeah, didn't get to read Monsters for Men, and I'm really sad, but I'm just so tired, and I've got an early start tomorrow. So my plan for tomorrow is to finish this, which shouldn't take me that long because there's less than 100 pages left. There's actually only about 60 pages left, so that'll take me about half an hour if I can just sit down and read. And then I'm hoping to get a bit of Monsters of Men read tomorrow. Ideally, I would like to finish Monsters of Men tomorrow so that I can start a new book on Sunday, but I don't think that's going to happen. We'll see. We'll see. If like, once me and my nephew have done some baking, if he ends up playing on like playing a game or something on his own, then I might use that opportunity to, I should use that opportunity to edit some videos, but I'm probably going to use that opportunity to read because I want to read. So yeah, but anyway, I will catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it's Saturday. I thought I would just quickly come in and give you one last update and wrap up the vlog. I did finish Last Breath, and I was correct. This got 3 stars. It would have got 2, but the fact I love her writing, and her writing was pulling me in, that was the only reason it got a 3 and not a 2. But I finished it, so it's fine. Now I just got to get through the next book in the series next month. But it's only like, I don't think it's even 8 o'clock yet, and I'm in bed. I feel really, I've got the worst headache that's been lingering, and me and my nephew didn't end up baking. we are gonna hopefully do that tomorrow morning instead. But he did pop into town with me, and when we was in Asda, I did the auntie thing, and I was like, in the sweet aisle, I was like, pick something that you want. But yeah, our road flooded again today. That was great. Our garden did not, and hopefully it will stay that way. But yeah, today's just been a bit of a day, and I just don't feel great. I was really hoping to finish Monsters of Men today, but I've not even picked it up since Thursday. Literally, this is all I've read since Thursday. So hopefully I can finish that tomorrow on our sprints. But for now, I'm going to wrap up the vlog because I don't feel great and I'm going to go to bed. So I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye!